Hey everyone, welcome back. Now, let's apply what we have learned earlier about variables and data types. Now, we start off with our usual start, which is hash include stdio.h int main void and then the curly braces. Now, we want to have, inside the curly braces, we want to have an integer, let's say x, a floating point number, let's say f, and a character, let's say c. Okay, so that's how you declare those variables. Now let's say x is equal to 10, f is equal to 3.14, and c is equal to capital A. Now for us to print these, of course, we need to print them. We cannot just say the value of x is 10 immediately like that and then a backslash n. We cannot say like that because what if the value of x is actually 20? Now we have to change this as well. Now this is what we call the we have to use a placeholder in here. It's called a placeholder because it just creates its own allocation in the message. It is otherwise known as a format specifier. Now, %d is the format specifier for ints. Okay? I'll just comment it here. %d for ints or %i. You could also do %i if you want. For f, it's for floats, it's %f, and for c, it's for characters, it's %c. Now, if we just place %d here, the computer doesn't know what value to place it there because that's just a placeholder. Now we want to place a comma here and then the integer variable. Now our integer variable here is x. If you have multiple integer variables, it will be up to you which variable you want to use. Now let's do that again. The value of f is %f, then /n, but instead of comma x, we place comma f. Then print f, the value of c is %c \n, and instead of f or x, we do comma c. Now, let's do return 0 at the end, then save it. Remember to save it as a C source file, and let's do it variable underscore test1. You could choose any file name that you want, but I prefer to use variable underscore test1. Let's save this, and if we compile and run it, we would see that value of x is 20, the value of f is 3.140000, and value of c is capital A. That's very good for us. Now, what we could do here next is we could do some stuff here. Let's say we want to have another int y that's equal to 5. No, actually not yet. Let's do a, b, c is already a character, so let's do num1, num2, num3, num4, and num5. Okay? I will just comment all of these out, except the value of x is %d. Now, what we could do is num1 is equal to x plus 10, because I like 10. Num2 equals x minus 10. Num3 equals x times 10. Num4 equals x divided by 10, and num5 equals x modulo 10. Now, what would happen here? Okay, let's find out. So the value of x plus 10 is x minus 10 is x times 10 is x divided by 10 is, and x modulo 10 is. So here, instead of x, we do num1. I just copy paste this, then num2, num3, num4, I think I just crashed my C++. Yes, I did. Sorry to keep you waiting. My IDE crashed, but we're back now. So we just do num1 through num5 here in these printf statements. Then when we compile and run this, we would see the value of x is 20, the value of x plus 10 is 30, x minus 10 is 10, x times 10 is 200, and x divided by 10 is 2, and x modulo 10, did I not have a modulo 10? I need to place an escape character there actually. Use a backslash because it should be a modulo. It should be escaped. Why did it not escape there? Okay. X. Let's just do x mod 10. Okay. X mod 10 is 0. Okay. But what if x is not equal to 20? What if x is equal to 25? Okay. What we would see here when we compile and run this, the value of x divided by 10 is 2. That doesn't seem right. This is because of integer division. Now, integer division happens when an integer is being divided by an integer. Now, what we could do here is we could place it as a float. So, float num4. And even if we compile and run this right now, we're still going to see value of x divided by 10 is 0 because I forgot to place it as %f because it's a float now. So, but still it is still 2.00000 because it is still dividing an integer by an integer. So what we could do here is we could place in a 0.0 here, so it becomes divided by 10.0, so that we would get 2.50000. Now that is all for the creation of declaration of variables as well as mathematical operators. You would be able to find this code, this program, down in the description below. And that is the end of today's video. I hope you learned something new. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. And I will see you in the next episode of Coding with Edric. Thanks for watching and take care.